All right, Shalom. For the first, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Out Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, and to all the occupants across the globe. Pushing over the truth and city, I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the great millstone campus Chicago with another lesson. So the lesson is going to just say no. All right, because we're all in the flesh, and we like to be, to be um, feeling good at times, man. All right, we want to do things that, it's not even going off, but it just, you might be overindulging. All right, maybe it might be spending time outside, outdoors. You know, a brother like to, somebody like to gamble. Somebody like to drink. Myself like to fish. All right, so there's things that we can do, but those things we can't get wrapped up into constantly trying to comfort the flesh, man. All right. So my son, prove thy soul. This is Sirach 37:27. My son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it. All right. It said, my son, prove thy soul in thy life. All right. And when you go into that word prove, it means to test. All right. So when we're in this, when we're walking in the truth, we're actually testing ourselves to see what it is that that may be stumbling blocks, to see where you're weak at. Okay. To see where you need to strengthen your spirit at, man. All right. There's nothing wrong with taking a week off for drinking. All right, maybe abstaining from sexual desires, man. All right, from drinking or um, fishing in my case, All right, so we got to find out what is extra baggage. All right, and see how it affects our growth in our walk, man. All right, and we got to be wise enough to know that this thing is a hindrance. Maybe your family, maybe your job. Okay. All right, so we got to constantly examine our strengths and weaknesses, man. All right, verse 28. For all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything. All right, man, so everything is not profitable for all men, man. Right, I'm not a gambler, okay? So I don't gamble, all right? When I say I don't gamble, I'm not a gambler as in I got to go to the boat, or I got to go play a scratch off, or I got to go play the lottery. But you got brothers who do that. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? All right, so just because you might be around a brother who may like to, at the end of the week, and he done his videos, he did his sit downs, he did his work, he went to class, and he did all his priestly duties, and he may want to relax for a little bit. All right, but if that brother relaxing is something that you're trying to get over, all right, a vice that you may have. Okay, maybe you shouldn't indulge in that particular activity with that brother, man. Or not even with that brother, with yourself. Okay? So for all things that are profitable for our men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything. And that's what makes this walk so good. Right? We got different brothers who have different likes and desires. Okay, you got brothers who like to lift weights. Okay, you got brothers who like to cook. Okay, you got brothers who like to fish. There's all types of brothers in the truth. All right, but every brother's not gonna like everything that every other brother like, man. All right, sometimes you gotta say no to drinking. Sometimes you gotta say no to that meal. Sometimes you may be hungry. When I say hungry, I mean not even say hungry. I'm gonna say I say for instance, you may have just ate, right? Get a nice meal, and the brother come over to visit you, and he'll bring a plate, and you might want something off his plate knowing he just ate. Sometimes you gotta say no. You're really not hungry. Now you're just being covetous. All right, you're being greedy. All right. So for all things that are not profitable for our men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything, man. That's something that we got to figure out what's good for our life, man. All right. I'm gonna get this. Let me see. 1 Corinthians 10:23 says, all things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not. All right, this is going to food, but also it can go into other things, because we have a liberty in the truth. All right, we have parameters that we can work inside that allows us to have comfort, allows us to have fun, right? Allows us to enjoy ourselves and to give our flesh that little bit of pleasure, that it wants, that it desires at times, man. All right, I know for us, a lot of brothers like to go out to the lakefront. That's lawful. Okay, but now if you know that you've not been reading, if you've not been doing other things that been building yourself up through the week, maybe you shouldn't go. Maybe, because I know when I came in the truth, I used to like want to hang out all the time. And I still do. Brother want to do something, man, I would like to be there, be all the time. But it became an issue, it became an issue for me on some parts of my life, man. All right, I would be up late and I would call off the next morning. Okay, I would come home at 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning and my wife would be mad, man. Okay, well, yes, it was lawful for me to go to the beach and to hang out with the brothers, but it wasn't expedient. Let's look up that word, expedient, okay? Expedient. It says to bear or bring together, to bear together, or at the same time to carry with others, to collect or contribute in order to help be profitable, be expedient. See, a lot of things are not profitable for you. Now you know that if certain things are going to make a rift in your home, it may cause a problem at your job. All right, hey, maybe you shouldn't be doing those things, man. It's not profitable. All right, you know that if you got enough gas to make it to it's Monday, got enough gas to make it to Wednesday. All right, maybe you should be trying to travel all up north and downtown and east and west just to be hanging out. Okay. All right, so we got to start understand what it is that we're really trying to do here, man. Okay, we're trying to be more spiritual, trying to be less worldly and less in the flesh, right? So all things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not, man. All right, and let's look up that word edify, right? It says to build a house, erect a building, to build up from the foundation, to restore by building, to rebuild, to repair, to found, establish, to promote growth in Christian wisdom, affection, grace, virtue, holiness, and blessedness, to grow in wisdom and piety, man. All right, so a lot of things are not building us up, man. All right, sometimes you got to resist and just say no in order for your spirit to be in a rebuilding process. All right, because that's like when you're lifting weights, right? All right, you want to constantly increase, you want to constantly build, you want to see the production. All right, but if you're not eating right, you're not taking it serious, not going every day, hey, you're not gonna grow. All right, it's not gonna promote anything. Same way we're in the spirit. All right, all things that we do, they may be lawful, but it may not be expedient. Okay, it may not promote growth in Christian wisdom and affection, grace and virtue. All right, because sometimes we get around brothers, man. And sometimes we just want to be so relieved that we're not stressed out at the moment, and we pretend to get into niggerdom, man. Words get to being said, actions get to be displayed that are not comely. All right, okay, all right, and they're not profitable for brothers that are around you or for yourself. All right. Wow. Yeah, I want to say, but I know it's gonna. Oh yeah, no, you're not yourselves. It says, 2 Corinthians 13:5, it says, examine yourselves, whether they be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? The Yahweh Shai is in you, except you be reprobates. And I brought that out because we got to examine ourselves. All right, we got to know and and see, are we being spiritual about the things that we're doing, the things that we're saying. Okay, all right, because everything that we do and say is going to be judged by the Lord, man. All right, so examine yourself whether you be in the faith. Prove your own self. No, you're not your own self. Hey, don't you know yourself? All right, don't you know that every time when you get paid and you go hang out, that you end up losing your money by drinking or gambling or dealing with women, man? All right, don't you know that every time when you don't take certain don't take certain things serious and don't take certain things serious that it causes problems, man. All right, don't you know that if you take the gas money, all right, and spend it on whatever it is, and you're short on gas, hey, don't you know that's going to be a problem for you? Okay, we're men of the Lord, so we got to start, we got to keep on establishing a foundation because we're constantly building. If we're building, right, it's not builded, it is building. So we're constantly building rocks upon our character, all right? Those rocks that we build are supposed to be strong, sure, tested, a tested foundation, man. All right, so we gotta understand. Sometimes you just gotta fucking say no, man. All right, we can't just go around, be all, a brother got a piece of a drink. You want that drink, or a brother got some jerk chicken. Oh, you want that jerk chicken. Sometimes you gotta tell yourself no. A brother may go out of town. He may want to go out of town, but you know that if you go out, but this is rent week. Well, you can't go out of town. Okay, there's certain things that we gotta, and I'm speaking for myself. I've done this many a times. I'm speaking from experience. All right, I know these things to be true because I've gone through them. All right, so we gotta make sure that we're constantly using proper checks and balances. Matter of fact, let's get this. I'm ending on this. False balance. So the false balance, so Proverbs 11:1, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Sometimes you got to just say no to keep that balance, man. Sometimes you got to tell a brother no, okay? Sometimes you got to tell yourself, no, I'm not drinking today. I'm not drinking right now, all right? I'm not, no, I can't take you. I'm not in a situation to take you, all right? Whatever it is, man. All right, we got to prove our own souls and see what's good and see what's evil for it, man. All right, we can't have a false balance, man. All right, going around and just thinking everything is yay, all gas, no brakes, man. That's not the spirit of the Lord, man. All right, so with that one said, call Allah, how about me all shy? That one said, Apostle Elder Great Millstone. Till next time, Shalom.